What up guys, I'm Kavan. Here we are in quarantine. I've been home since about March 14th and I'm pretty sure I'm going crazy if I haven't already. We're finding new age ways to entertain ourselves.
Are you sure you want to do that?
It got so lonely, I got a cat. But no one cares about my loneliness. We're here to shoot some photos for when you're trapped inside. I know right now it can be hard to get motivated. Days seem to bleed together. Today I want to challenge you to get up, change the pace, maybe try shooting a style you've never done before or a style you aren't overly confident in. For today, we're doing composite imagery, with two pieces focusing on creating group shots when you only have one subject. Before we start shooting, here are a couple tips to get started. First, you're going to want to find ample space in your house in case you need to shoot a full body or at least knees up shot, which one of our group shots will focus on from the knees up. This space can vary for everyone depending on the lenses that are available to you. If you only have, let's say, an 85, you're gonna probably need to find a lot of room to capture a full body. But let's say you have a 16, you might only need to take a couple steps back and you'll have a full body. Granted, each lens will differ how that subject looks in the full body shot. You have a lens like an 85 and you get the full body, it's gonna look entirely different than how a full body would look in a 16 millimeter. So be sure to keep that in mind when creating your composite shots. Secondly, when we're stuck inside like we are right now, it can be hard to get motivated, especially when you're looking at the same wardrobe, the same props, and possibly the same location if you're like me and do a majority of your shooting inside in either your studio or your home. Use this time to take a piece of wardrobe or a prop and use it in a way that you've never used it before. That's what I'm gonna be doing with my yellow raincoat, with my yellow robe, and a few other pieces that I have at the house. Also for me, how I'm gonna change things up is I'm going to make every piece we shoot today in black and white. With the subject matter focusing on COVID-19 and the mental effects that come with it, I felt that black and white imagery truly encapsulates the haunting nature of this virus. I want these images to really sit with each individual when they see them. So that's really important when you're establishing what your work is going to look like prior to shooting it. A lot of the focus in the majority of the images I'm going to shoot today are going to pertain to the eyes, the windows of the soul, the windows of the soul, the windows of the soul, if you will. Today's shoot location is my living room. The lights used for today's shoot are a Genere Square Sun and a Genere Spectro LED Essential 365 daylight. I love the Genere lights as they are easy to set up and provide a great light source for shooting composite photography. The first shot is a group photo in the yellow raincoat titled Social Distancing. I create the group photo by first shooting my main subject. Let's call him the eyes, and the remaining subjects will be the group members. I usually shoot up to 50 different images when I'm shooting a group photo. Don't be afraid to shoot more group members than you need. It always helps out in editing. Image 2 is going to be another group shot, this one being almost full body, starting from about the knees up. The shot is going to be a lone man surrounded by these tall, dark, monstrous subjects. To create this shot, we will first need to shoot our main subject by himself. To create the Cloak Monster, I used a large piece of fabric I purchased at a craft store. During this time right now, the bed sheets you currently have will work. Secondly, to make the monster hands, I ordered these Halloween finger extenders for about $5. You can order them now on Amazon, it just might take a bit to arrive. Then I used some non-toxic acrylic paint to cover my arms and we're ready to go. The first image I shoot of the monsters is the one that will have his hands on the shoulders of my main subject. I hold my hands about 1 foot in front of me and take multiple shots of this to make sure I can composite the hands on the shoulders correctly. After that, I shoot quite a bit of different poses of the monsters, so I have enough options in post to fill quote unquote a room. And that's it.
The last image of the day is created by taking some of the same paint and rubbing it around my eye. If you use acrylic paint for this, please be extremely careful. I paint the side of my face that is not facing the light. In post, we're going to make it look like that side of the subject's face has vanished or is caving in. Today's bonus shot is brought to you by Genere, your one-stop lighting source.
Well, that does it for today's shoot. I hope you enjoyed it. To see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel here, or follow me on Instagram, and stay up to date with all of my new work and all of my new videos that'll be coming out. And be sure to tag me in any of your photos on Instagram if you used any of the processes that we did today. Until next time.